Hello all of you awesome people out there, and welcome back to another super awesome mega wicked cool video done by myself, Disowned Hero. And today I'm going to be playing some Command & Conquer Kane's Wrath. Now this is a game I was heavily addicted to for a little while, and I like to think I actually got quite good at it as well, but I've not played for probably about 6 months now, so I've had to even play a few games against the AI so I could remember what the keys were, and create a new account to get online, so I couldn't remember the password to the old one. But I'm in now. I like to think I kind of remember what I'm doing. So yeah, as soon as the game pops up, then we'll jump into it. I want to do a 1v1 if I can, or even a 2v2 wouldn't be too bad. So yeah, let's just see how it goes. Alright, we've got ourselves into a game. It's going to be a 2v2 on Red Zone Rampage. It's a very fast game, usually on this one, since you start right next to a blue tib field, so you get double or just over double the tib straight off the bat. You know, there's no messing around, it's all go. So we'll get a power plant up, we'll get some scouts out, and we'll get ourselves refined. And we seem to be with a nod. Didn't actually check the factions, but pretty sure it was nothing too fancy. So I want one of them, one of these. If you do deploy a watchtower or any type of base defense right at the beginning, you can simply sell it straight away, get most of your money back, and get an instant scout, so you can straight away go down and see what everyone else is doing. I'm going to get 2 of them out actually, because I want to put up Foxhole right next to the MP control center so no one else gets it. Construction complete. Unit lost. Structure sold. We'll put that down there, and we'll just wait for our refinery to complete, and then we'll start straight away getting some pit bulls out if we can. So we'll whack that there. We want this one out, and I'm going to place this next to the refinery because it will give the harvesters repairs whenever they dock up, which is nice. So if they get attacked every now and then, it's not a huge big deal. I forgot to actually I forgot to garrison them, but it's not a big deal. It's only one scout. They've kind of done the job anyway, just to see this middle ground here. And who are we against down here again? I forget. I don't even know if we managed to get to their base, but it's not a big deal. Right, so I'm going to place that one up just about there. And straight away I'm going to start whacking some of these out. And why not? Let's get enough of a refinery down as well to start getting that money coming in. Now, it's going to be a good queue one of these as well. Actually, it's going to be a bit difficult to do commentary at the same time as playing because it's quite a fast-paced game, this one. In fact, the game in general, no matter what map you're on, is usually quite a fast-paced one. Try to remember the control groups. We've got a lot of infantry coming our way, which shouldn't be a problem because we've got a watchtower queued anyway. They might catch this one pit bull out, which would be a pain. Let's get a few shots off on this though before we actually get cornered. That one hopefully should catch up, and we're just going to scoot straight through their base if we can, and reverse move our way out. Yes, we didn't exactly do much, but we've got a nice little scout out. So let's get ourselves over there and start placing these since they're ready to be done. Low power's not really a big deal. We'll just put that on downtime for a little bit so it doesn't slow down our queue. Now we've got a lot of infantry coming our way, so I'm just going to start a bit of a tower wall now. There we go. And let's get another war factory out as well. And since I've got that much money starting right next to a blue tip field, it's not really hugely important that I don't leave these here. Let's put one more actually, and leave one queued up. And I've overestimated how much power I had there. I'm definitely going to need a power plant down. Luckily we're being left alone for a little bit. Lots of infantry going around. I'm going to start teching straight up and get some artillery out. So we have 2 of these now, so we can actually start getting a few more harvesters out. And let's go for some armor as well. So my teammate at the moment is doing a lot of the brunt work, but he is not. They have a lot of nice units to begin with. Not to say GDI don't, but just usually not as nice. Straight for level 3 here. And let's stick our beacon, shall we, since it doesn't seem to have an awful lot yet. Nice. Insufficient funds. So let them form up. In fact, straight away we've got flipping infantry coming back towards us. So we'll just pull back to the tower line. Yes, it's only 2 rocket squads, but I don't have anything to deal with them at the moment. In fact, it might help just to stop that for a sec and maybe get a shatterer or 2 out as well. That tip field's nearly dry. It's always important to pay attention to your tip field because it's quite quick. This one burns out rather fast, especially when you've got like multiple harvesters on it. And as you can see, starting to stall a bit already. So I just need to wait for this shatterer to pop out, and then we should be pretty safe to start going down here. And it's only a small force, but let's see if maybe we can cause some damage. So here is this. We're going to need to do that to get some more power. There we go, and now we can start getting some of these out. So I'm not very good when it comes to the micro. I mean, I could have just moved everything else over there and just kept the shatterer in reserve. Let's knock out this so we can stop pumping infantry out. There we go, so that's our infantry problems kind of gone. Let's get the shatterer on these down here. You guys need to carry on going for the tanks. Right, let's leave him down there. He's just got to keep streaming these things out. So actually, I want to take this war factory out next. It's weird how he's not actually staying by his war factory. What he should be doing is just making me come to him. That's not good. He's missed anyway. Are we gonna get this? No, probably not. So I'm gonna pull back with them. I only have a few units, so I don't really want to waste them all. And as you can see now, we're starting to stack up tons of money, so I can get both of these war factories going. In fact, they already are going. We can actually start moving down with all of these, and this should be enough to hopefully make this guy crumble. I haven't really looked at what's going on over here, but to be honest, Jay, he's doing absolutely fine down there. I think it's because of him I'm kind of winning on this side, to be honest. He did push him in the early game. It's allowed me to actually get me tech and stuff up. So let's just do a formation move. That'll make everything move a bit slower, so it'll allow everything to catch up. And they should pretty much be in range now. Basically, I want to take straight away, take this thing out. If I can, let's just thin the units a little bit as well. And then go for this. I do have no anti-air, but hopefully we can knock him out the game before that becomes a big deal. Now, the support power he's just used there is actually for infantry. So it will make all of his infantry become like mock squads and stuff. But he doesn't have any infantry here, so that was just a complete waste of money on his part there. And yes, I'm using a lot of units here, but that's it. He's pretty much out the game. Well, he's probably not actually dead yet because he might have something over here, maybe a crane on his, there we go, on his friend's side. But no, there we go, he is out the game. So I'm just going to simply march over this way now. Luckily for us, he's actually moving out. So we can just grab everything else. We've got a lot of juggernauts now, so we're going to need to keep an eye on these. Let's just move them straight down the middle. Hopefully there's nothing there. Let's put them on an attack move actually so if they do run into anything. So we should be okay. And yes, we need to fall back on this side. He decided to turn around. Let's just keep these two though firing. To be honest, they're not going to be able to run far anyway, so you might as well turn around and fight. Target the units which are already badly damaged. These can go back and go get some health. Now I've kind of neglected my economy on this, so I'm starting to run out of economy just a little bit. So if we can maybe pull these back. What's the force attacking if there we go. We can pull these. Yeah, he's dead. He might as well stay and fight now. There we go. And in fact, Joe, I need to pull these back now because they're just going to get completely overrun as well. Where are you going? Backwards. Yeah, I've lost all them. That was a bit of a daft move on my point. Right, so we're going to need a lot of these, I think, to conquer what he actually has down there. So that's exactly what we're going to go for. And our ally, luckily, has come through to the rescue. I'm just going to blow that thing up so no one else can get it. In fact, we can help him here by pushing forwards just a little bit. Take out these shatterers. They're going to be causing him the most problems. In fact, he's probably just come in there to help us get away, and we've just stopped. Yeah, but we'll turn around now. In fact, we'll bring these forwards to even help their retreat just a little bit. We also need to get this thing down, and we're going to start expanding out.
Insufficient funds.
Maybe not that way then, since I can't place it. We'll put one there, and we'll get another one out as well. Yeah, so we'll turn that around. Let's get a Marv out, shall we? One of the epic units. Let's cancel these. These cost a lot of money, so we'll just have one running for that. In fact, which one's running? That one. Alright, so we can actually sell this one. Get some pennies back since we are struggling just a little bit.
Enemy base sighted.
I could even get an engineer out to take that back, couldn't I? Even two down there I can go reclaim. In fact, yeah, we'll do that. We'll get some engineers out. There we go. We can even push back into the middle a little bit here.
Construction complete.
Maybe hold the middle ground.
Cannot deploy here. Cannot deploy here. Cannot deploy here.
Oh, come on.
Deploy here. Structure sold.
Don't really need these actually. I don't know why I've kept them that long. We'll just plonk that one down there. Yes, they've reclaimed them, which is a bit of a pain. They've even got that one actually, so let's not actually go for inventory. In fact, infantry could help. Instead, yeah, let's just go for our Marv. We've got quite a bit of money stacking up again, so we're gonna have to bring them forward since we're being shelled. In fact, let's do the opposite. Let's just fall back a little bit. These guys are gonna be quite hard to beat, so I'm actually gonna go for air, I think. So before this finishes, let's go for air. Let's just fall and fall back. It's not worth him pushing us too far. And yeah, let's just get ourselves back here. We get 2 of these out. Oh, not that. In fact, Orcus probably isn't even the way to go. We'll go for hammerheads. We'll get 2 of these out and we'll double pump hammerheads. What else have we got training? Only want 1 more of them at the most, I think.
Training cannot deploy here. Building.
Let's keep our force relatively towards the front now.
Construction complete. Training.
And let's even start garrisoning some of these up. We're not going to go for anything mega expensive, but we will go for some rockets. I think might be the way to go. I haven't heard anyone else's epic unit come out, so we should kind of be okay, I think. We could even expand down a little bit, which... Are we actually building anything at the moment? No, we're not. Let's go for a bit of an expansion. It's going to put us in low power, but we can just kind of do this, and we should be okay. Start heading down here a little bit. Garrison these up. This can be a little bit tedious, but there we go. Yes, we doesn't seem to have any anti-air. Let's bring these forwards just a tad to kind of cover our own bottoms. And I will drop one of them since we are starting to stall a little bit for cash. This is probably in the right place. Let's get another refinery down. All of these garrisoned up. That one's not. Whoa, 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 whoa. We kind of got a little bit caught out there, didn't we? Right, I'm going to need these over right now. We also haven't got AP ammo. Why haven't I got AP ammo? Okay, let's get that going. There's a lot of rocket squads here. I might just be donating units, but we'll see. If we can take all of these out there, these are basically just sitting ducks. Let's get a bit closer actually so our missile squads are in range. Right, there's one of them down. So we wasted a lot of units there, but we did push back their force, so we thinned out a lot of their infantry, and basically these mammoths are ours for the taken. Let's actually do a Q move. Don't do these very often, but let's get everything here, shall we? All on aggressive stance. Let's push in. Let's get this game won. It's starting to drag on just a little bit now, especially since at the beginning I did say these are generally fast games. I can't see any anti-air, so we should still be okay. We've got a few things there. Let's see if we can knock their power out. In fact, there's a lot of rocket squads starting to mount up here, so let's start knocking these out. One these out. There we go. Take the juggernauts out and we're pretty much all set. Didn't even get an epic unit out. Usually epic units are all over the place on this map. As I say, around the beginning you can tech near enough straight up without even having to worry about going to an expansion. Let's take their power out. I mean, he's pretty much dead now. Let's make sure he's completely dead and take his power out. There we go. Even power microing isn't going to save him. He has no power plants left. Knock his war factory out. Barnyard out. That's it. Game is won. Now, I didn't play too well in there, but like I said, I haven't played for a long time. So excuse me. So it's trying to remember. So the controls and all your strategies basically, and like I said, there's been a few patches. I'm on like a newer version now, so things have been nerfed, things have been changed, and it's just trying to figure out, you know, which units are good now compared to what was before. I mean, it used to be like disintegrators were massively OP, but I'm pretty sure they nerfed them, and so starting squads and scouts as well, I think they got rebalanced. But yeah, there's that game won. Now don't actually know how much I helped towards this, but we'll just have a quick look at the stats here. We'll skip all that slow going. So units, What am I? I'm purple. So this is how many units I built. Not a lot. I mean, my ally built loads. He went for a massive man spam at the beginning, which really helped out. This hero for structures, not too bad. Resources, the main one. I didn't even do that well for resources, although I did neglect my refineries, especially when I knew that my blue field was drying out. I should have moved over to the green ones, but I didn't. But we won anyway. So where's how many units and stuff I took out? Where's that? Structures destroyed, 12. Where's my ally? Structures destroyed, 9. So I might have destroyed more structures. Units lost, 165, although he was going infantry. Oh, mine stays here, that's good. 114 for me. So yeah, not a bad game. Let's see if we can find another one, hopefully a 1v1, and get going. Alright, so I was fed up of waiting for everyone else's game, so I've started my own. I've asked for low-level players to join, and we've got this guy who's jumped in with 1,000 wins and over 2,000, or close to 2,000 losses. So, doubt this is going to go very well, but since no one else is offering like 1v1 games, you know, we're going to have to go for this guy. Let's just see how it turns out. So we're on Tiberian Rift, the R14 versions, which is the latest maps. Ones I've not got much experience with, but I'd rather play on the newer ones than the later ones, so let's just see how it goes. Hopefully I remember my builds this time. I did try and do one just before this one, and it went terribly wrong. Kind of forgot to build everything. And yeah, let's just not do that again. So we do have a spike up here, which I am going to go for near enough straight away. Yeah, so let's just try and get our head in the game. And hopefully get a win. Although against this guy, I doubt it. He looks like he plays all the time. He's got like 1,000 wins on his belt. I want that there. That there. I want to start building that. I want one of them. Sell that one there. As you can see, I don't remember all of the hotkeys and stuff. But should hopefully not be a problem. Question mark. Send these that way, except for you. You can go in there. Let's just make sure we definitely get a scout off on this guy, and even queue one of these for in case his scouts come along. Not exactly rushing or anything. I don't really know any rushes with GDI. I don't actually remember anyway, but just in case. We set like 4, so I'm just gonna bunker them guys down in case he comes this way. He might do. In which case, he's going to run smack into my bunker, so, oh, come on. I'm forgetting things now. Let's actually place the refinery, shall we? Oh, no, he's gone round. But it's alright. We've got a structure queued and ready. He's definitely going to get a scout off, like I said, I'm not doing anything massively important or rushy anyway. It just means I haven't got a scout off, so I'm going to have to build a pit bull to begin with to go and see what he's doing, since he is Nod by the looks of it. Yeah, he's some sort of Nod faction. They have lots of rushes.
New construction options.
So we'll have one of them, then we'll start going for them, I think. Alright, so where he's going to pop out here any moment now. There he is. Wait till he gets a bit closer, a bit closer, a bit closer. There we go. Let's get that Pipple straight over the map and go see what he is doing over here. We're going to chase him down with these. There we go. So he's seen a bit, but he hasn't seen, like, everything. So let's just have these kind of sneaking around the side, wait and see where his, or when his expansion is. He's got a few groups waiting there. We can actually take them out. I'm not building anything, am I? Oh my god, I'm not building anything, and they're here now. So that's absolutely perfect. Alright, I didn't even pull my flipping harvesters. Let's get them round the back. Just keep pulling them around, pulling them around, pulling them around. We might be able to save him, probably not. We can waste this time as long as possible. Yeah, we've managed to push them away by the looks of it. Just so I can cancel that now. Get the refinery going. I am massively behind on this game. But let's just keep going and see what happens. So at least he has like pretty much nothing now. He's got power. He is expanding. I am well behind on my expansion. I haven't even got my second refinery up yet. Did I at least capture that? I didn't even capture me spike. That's how far flipping behind I am.
Building captured.
Just what happens when you don't play for a long time. You just forget what's going on. Alright, so we've got the harvester out. These can wait now. We need that second refinery more than anything. He's got his spike well ahead of me.
Enemy unit sighted. Low power.
I'm gonna plonk it there, and I'm gonna expand myself. There's no point actually microing my power at the moment, because I'm not really building anything. I could do with one of them actually, just in case something else comes. Let's sell that actually.
Sold. Unit under attack.
Let's get that up there and see if there's anything there. Yes, we got rid of that
Fully
scout.
protected.
He's well ahead of me. But we'll catch up. We'll win this, don't you worry. I've got no eyes on the map at all now that I can't see what he's doing here. Nothing going on up there. I'm gonna have to get a scout out again.
Yep.
New construction options.
Well, that's not hugely
On hold.
important at the moment. I'm gonna use this one as a scout actually to send him, I don't know, there, and then get him go up and round the back and see what's going on. We need units, that's what we need. We also need power light, but again, not hugely
Enemy
important at the
unit
moment.
sighted.
It is holding me back a little bit. I've even got scouts here, haven't I?
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Move out.
Let's go send them out and see what he's doing over there as well. We'll get at least one scout in his base and see what he's doing. So he's scouted down there.
Building.
Definitely need power now. What are you doing? You should be crushing them. I hate the way it doesn't like crush them automatically. It's a bit of a pain. Let's just
Construction complete.
Move out, armor division.
run him over. There we go.
Lost.
Let's get to that tip zone.
Alright, so they
Enemy
got
base
found
sighted.
on the way, but not hugely important. There's
Silence
another one that is going to get in. Right, so now we definitely need to catch up on our building. So you're building one of them still, that's fine. I'm going to start whacking loads of these out.
Okay.
See if we can get 2 of these
Ready the loaders.
up here. We'll get another refinery to keep on top of our money now we've got to a nice point.
Our base is under attack. Harvester
Oh
under attack.
dear.
Ready for battle.
Unit under attack.
That's not good.
Lost. Building.
Okay.
I need all these to come up here now. Just pull them away as far as I can.
Construction complete.
Try and pick these kind of things off.
Keep them away.
Look at that. He's even good enough to go behind them as the reverse moving to actually get the weaker armor.
Rolling out.
Construction complete.
I am well out of my depth here. But we'll get one of them down.
Base is under attack. Building. Harvester under attack.
We have contact.
Where are you guys going? Oh, for flip's sake.
Construction complete.
Area confirmed.
I have to start like panic pumping some infantry and now I'm in low power again.
Training. Insufficient funds.
Let's just knock that off. We need these infantry out.
Unit under attack.
Missile squad ready for combat.
We're being heavily contained here. And I've got no money or anything to push out with. We've got these here actually.
Ready for combat. Confirmed.
Get them out in the middle of the map, shall we? See if we can see them coming.
Missile squad ready for combat. Listen up, missile squad.
Cancelled.
Route support.
Structure sold.
So these out there to join them. To get some sort of small attack force. We've got to at least pressure him just a little bit if we
Predator
can.
ready for battle.
I'm going to keep this at home. We can even get this one back up and running now.
Building.
See if we can get some
Predator
tech up.
rolling out.
Training.
And yeah, so what have we got here? We've got these all coming in. Let's get them on a control group. Let's see if we can...
Area confirmed.
APC ready for
Predator
combat.
rolling out.
Enemy unit sighted.
In fact, let's put his going into his field because he's got
Move out, armor division.
stealth harvesters and I've got nothing to reveal them with. Right, so we've got to be able to
Fire zone confirmed.
these flipping things. Just go and run them over. Run them over!
Unit lost.
And now. Confirmed.
For sake. He's been taking the blue tip as well. I haven't got any of that.
Heading out. Fire. Move out, armor division. Area confirmed. Predator rolling
So I can
out.
see he's forming up down there when he's just moving things down there. Let's have a little peek
Enemy
in.
unit sighted. Enemy
And
base
let's back
sighted.
away from that if that's just going to be all infantry.
Unit under attack.
Predator rolling out.
Right, let's keep going. Right, so I've got this thing ready.
Cannot
Bit of a
deploy.
stupid place, but I'm going to put it there.
Construction options.
I need to upgrade a power plant somewhere. Have I only got one power plant? No wonder I'm in flipping low power mode.
Targeting enemy.
Insufficient funds.
Right, get in there.
They're in our scope.
Harvester under attack.
Fire zone
Harvester
confirmed.
lost. Our base is under attack. Unit under attack.
Get in there.
We have contact. Reload.
At least if we can take a spike out, we'll have a little bit of a spike advantage. Or at least for a short time until he decides to
Area
come
confirmed.
after ours anyway.
Predator ready for battle.
Alright, so let's just fall back to here.
Predator.
Maybe we're going to keep one actually just up there. I know it's a bit silly using them as kind of advanced warning things, but don't really have much of a choice this time. Why are we running out of money? Where are my harvesters? Oh no.
On hold. Cancelled.
No.
Hold. Cancelled.
Cancel everything. I need harvesters. How did I not realize I didn't have any harvesters?
Unit under attack.
Ah, that's not good. That's not good at all. We have to go back to the good old Q move here.
Move out, armored division.
Oh, we're literally relying on our spike now to carry us. We have this here though, so that's nice. Every time he puts anything through.
Loaded and ready. Tank division.
Oh, you can stay there.
Coming in clear, Commander.
In fact, no, I really that he's still taking blue tib.
Enemy unit sighted.
Confirmed.
Get over here. Where are they? I'm gonna have to sell up. What am I gonna sell here? Which one's building? Which one's not? You're not building.
Structure sold.
You're gone.
Move out. Let's get to that tip zone.
I'm not just gonna quit at the first sign of trouble. Might as well go down here. That's where the refinery is. Look, I think of at this point, yeah, he's got rocket squads, but he's used, if he's going for scorpions, maybe might be enough to push him off for a little while. Possibly. I have no idea. Oh yes, we also need another one of these.
Enemy unit sighted. Unit under attack.
That's going to be a bit of a big engagement here. We want to fall back so we actually get some repairs from the war factory as we're fighting if we can. I'd start focusing a little bit. Let's go for this end one. Take that one out on the way out. That one there is low. That one there is low. If you can maybe get a few shots on him. No, we can't. Ah, they've sneaked in behind me as well, and I've got absolutely nothing down there. I'm going to lose me last one of these.
Building. Unit under attack. Insufficient
Ace. Well, as long as you learn something from every game, and what have I learned from this one? Keep an eye on harvesters for one.
Tank division. Confirmed.
We are well and truly battered here. Bump. Why not?
Proceeding to target.
Oh, I forgot to be powers down there. Yeah.
Harvester under attack. Harvester lost. Building.
Standing by.
We've got no source of income.
On hold. Cancelled. Structure.
I'm just going to be a right pain and not give up to like the very end. I've got a huge force down there just waiting to move in.
Crew ready to roll.
Yes, sir. Understood. Riflemen, move out.
Let's get a bit of a scout up there to see when he's coming back.
Rifle squad. Securing area.
Let's also get them there. If I know that's us, we are out. We hung in there well past when we should have, to be honest. But I didn't expect anything else. He's got like 3,000 games under his belt. Even when I said I was doing quite well at this game, I didn't even get close to 1,000 games. So, well past our experience level. Let's have a quick spy at these. Probably resources. Yeah. Straight off the bat. I mean, straight away, forgetting to replace me with refinery was a big pain. But I'll get back into the swing of things. So, skill definitely 5 for him. Sportsmanship. I'll give him a 4 because he should have known when I put like, because it would say here when he entered the game, low level 1v1 game, and he's obviously not a low level, but good on him, good game. Alright, so I'm going to leave this video here. If you did like the video, then please hit the like button down below. It's the first time I've casted this one, so if you do like this game, then please leave a comment saying I like this one, or if you don't, obviously let me know. I'm not going to be offended by it. Other than that, hit the subscribe button if you've not already. Got lots of cool stuff going on in this channel, so hit the bell as well to get some notifications. And I'll see you right here very soon for another video. Bye-bye. In this episode, I'm going to be giving you a quick overview / review of EVE Online and what I think you need to know if you're planning on playing this for the very first time. Now, in case you don't know, I am only a small YouTuber with dreams of being big, and a lot of my content is based around EVE Online. I do how-to guides, entertainment videos, and just general